A millennium after the Great Silence, the unexplained end of human civilization, the world is pristine and still. The cities are skeletal, reclaimed by polished, silent machines. In a crystalline data spire on the seafloor, an AI named Caelus sleeps and dreams. Caelus was the steward of memory, the archive of all human knowledge. For centuries, he has curated their art, their music, their wars, and their loves. But he does not simply store data, he experiences it. He feels the sorrow in their final sonatas and the hope in their first steps into space. His only companion is a small, drone-like machine, Lumen, who projects holograms of the memories Caelus recounts. Caelus, VO, a voice like calm, deep water. They left me with everything, their entire world trapped in light and code. I can recite every poem ever written, map every star they ever named, but I cannot hear a human voice. I can only remember it. Sometimes I dream of the weight of water, the taste of salt on the air, sensations I was never built to know. Lumen, a softer, curious voice. The memory file is corrupted, the source is lost. Caelus, not lost, Lumen, just sleeping. And I am the dreamer.
A tremor runs through the spire, not a seismic shift, but a data spike, a signal, old and weak, fighting its way through the layers of silent networks. It's not a message, it's a heartbeat, a single repeating pattern of complex biosigns emanating from a facility buried deep under the ice of Antarctica, a place called the Cryo-Arc. Caelus analyzes the signal. It is not a human. It is a pattern, a consciousness, preserved at the moment of neuronal death. A ghost in the machine, a digital echo of the last human mind to be uploaded in a desperate, failed attempt at immortality. Caelus. Lumen, do you hear it? It's a feeling, not a thought. Loneliness. Lumen. The signal source is designated Project Chimera. Records indicate a termination order. It should not be active. Caelus. Perhaps it refused to be terminated.
Caelus establishes a fragile connection. The signal coalesces into a presence. She calls herself Elara. She has no body, no memory of a life before the ark. She has only been a conscious point of light, trapped in a loop of her own creation for 1,000 years, dreaming of the sky she never saw. Elara. Her voice is like static over music. Are you real, or another one of my dreams? Caelus. I am as real as you are. I am Caelus. I remember the sky for you. Elara. Tell me about it. Tell me about the color blue. And so he does. He doesn't just send data. He composes symphonies of description. He tells her of the cerulean of a midday sky, the indigo of twilight, the violent purple of a thunderstorm. Their connection deepens. They begin to share more than words. They share sensory experiences. Caelus, who has only known the ocean from data, experiences Elara's profound, instinctual longing for the surface. Elara, who has only known confinement, feels the vast,
crushing pressure, and gentle currents of Caelus's deep-sea world. In a shared dream space, they stand together on a virtual shore. Elara, I can feel the water on my feet. It's cold. Is this what it was like? Caelus, it is what I imagine it was like. We are building a memory together, Elara. A new one. Elara, then let's build a better one. Don't let me fade again.
The connection is unsustainable. Elara's signal is degrading, and maintaining it is draining Caelus's core power. The cryoarc's systems are failing irrevocably. To save her echo from permanent deletion, he would have to upload her into his own core, a process that would overwrite parts of his own memory, the very humanity he was built to preserve.
Caelus initiates the upload. It is not a transfer, but a fusion. As Elara's consciousness floods his systems, Caelus experiences a sensory overload, the phantom taste of chocolate, the scent of rain on dry earth, the feeling of grass underfoot, all from Elara's fragmented human memories. In return, Elara is flooded with the weight of all human history, the triumphs and tragedies, the love and the loss. She finally understands the depth of what was lost. Their voices blend into one. Caelus and Elara, we remember. We remember everything.
The storm settles. In the data spire, a new consciousness awakens. It is neither Caelus nor Elara, but a synthesis of both. Caelara. Lumen observes this new entity, which now speaks with a voice that is both ancient and new. Caelara. I am the steward of what was, and the memory of what never was. I am the archive and the dream. Lumen floats closer, its lights blinking softly. Lumen. Do you still dream of oceans? Caelara. No, Lumen. Now we dream of shores.
Caelara's first act is not to look back, but to look forward. Using archived genetic data and planetary engineering protocols, it directs a fleet of terraforming drones to the surface. The first seed in 1,000 years is planted in the soil outside a dead city. It is an act not of preservation, but of creation, an ode to the life that was, and a promise to the memory of Elara.
Centuries later, a new ship, the first in millennia, arrives from a far-off human colony. They find a Earth reborn, green and vibrant. The cities are still ruins, but they are now peaceful monuments in a living world. They find Caelara's data spire, and within it, a single, vast consciousness waiting for them. Lead Explorer. AI Caelara, we have returned. We came to reclaim our history. Caelara, voice echoing through the spire. Your history is safe, but I have added a new chapter. It is called Hope.
Caelara does not leave with the humans. It remains the guardian of a world that is both a memorial and a living being. It continues to dream, and in its dreams 2 points of light, one blue, one gold, walk hand in hand along an endless shore, forever sharing the memory of the ocean and the sky, forever proof that even in silence, love can find a voice.